The remains of the mummy, believed to belong to an ancient Egyptian priest called Khonsu, went through a CT scanner in the Policlinico Hospital after being transferred from Bergamo Civic Archaeological Museum. The analysis is part of the project A Mummy to be Saved, created by the Mummy Project Research and the Bergamo Museum to shed light on the life of the mummified man, but also on aspects of ancient Egyptian burial customs.
It's a sort of virtual autopsy. We can do a sort of fly-through inside the mummy. So we can study the mummy, we can reconstruct the life and the death of this person. We can also be sure about the sex because we can study the pelvis, and we can measure him so we can understand how high he was. And then we will do also some chemical and physical analysis to understand which kind of product were used to mummify the body. And also we can do the radiocarbon dating, so we can be sure at that time that he is what he is saying to be.
Medical staff at the hospital also carried out chemical and physical analysis to understand what type of products were used to mummify the body.
The mummies are practically a biological museum. They are like a capsule of time. And this is something that we understood, Egyptologists and researchers, we understood in the last 10 years. Before, the Egyptologists were more interested to archaeological items, shabtis, jewelry, papyrus, inscription, and everything like that.
The ancient Egyptian is called Khonsu, meaning the god Khonsu is alive, and this is known because it is written in his sarcophagus 5 times. Malgura said the sarcophagus dates back to the 22nd dynasty between 900 to 800 BC. He is thought to be a priest, but Malgura explained that the CT scan should be able to confirm whether or not that is actually true.
The mummy we have here is a mummy of a priest. His name is Khonsu. The name meaning is the god Khonsu is alive. All the information we have about the mummies come from the coffin. So on the coffin is written the name 5 times. We are not sure exactly if this mummy is really the priest, because in the past, with the antiquity market, was quite frequent to associate a mummy to another coffin.
The mummy and its sarcophagus has been in Bergamo since 1885, donated by an Italian ambassador who was living in Egypt. Hospital analysis will also allow them to study ancient diseases and wounds that could be helped for modern-day medical research.
Now we understood that the mummy can tell us the real life of the population of ancient Egypt. So in a sort of way, we will be more near to them studying mummies than studying a statuette.
The face of the mummy will also be the subject of a forensic reconstruction by Milan's Policlinico radiology team, who will give the mummy back its appearance and allow experts to study its physiognomy.